Peace and blessings in this corner box in 24. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope all is well. I'm doing pretty good myself. Can't complain. God is always good and always great no matter what. So, April 16th, man, we got 2 more days, man. I just finished watching the final press conference for Ugas and Spence fight. Welterweight fight for the unified champion. And Brian Custer made a mistake. He called Spence when he announced him to give his first words on the fight. He called him the unified champion. He's not unified. He needs the WBA belt to be unified. Okay? You need 3 belts to be unified. WBC, WBA, and IBF. So to those who don't know. Okay, you got unified, and then you got undisputed. In order for him to be undisputed, he needs Terrence Crawford's belt, which is the WBO. All right? It wasn't always the WBO. That came along later. It was just those 3, BA, BC, and IBF. But I'm just making clear that to be unified, you need the WBA belt, which I don't think he's going to get on Saturday. I really don't think so. Okay? I think he's overlooking Ugas. He's saying he's a tough fighter, but then he's also saying, he's the big fish. He's going to do this. He don't need the knockout, but if it comes. See, he's saying one thing in the press conference, but then in the interviews, he's saying something else. It's going to be a one-sided beatdown and all of that. These are things he's been saying leading up to the fight. And Ugas, is saying, listen, man, I've been through so much, man. I'm here to fight. My focus is on Spence, and we're going to come out the winner. And he's saying, listen, man, if you're saying that you're going to knock me out, man, then don't run. Let's stand in the pocket. Let's go toe-to-toe. Now, some people will say Ugas can't go toe-to-toe with Spence. I disagree. I'm not going to say he should stand there the whole fight toe-to-toe, but I will say there's going to be moments in the fight where he should stand in front of Spence, right? And he should exchange with him to see what he has and how he's throwing it, right? Then when he goes back to the corner, then they can say, well, his trainer, Salas, can say, well, it's okay. Move this way, move that way, step back a little bit, give yourself some space. You know what I mean? Throw this punch because his tendency is this, his tendency is that. There's nothing wrong with that because at the end of the day, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Errol Spence is not no fighter that fights good backing up. Okay, he don't fight good going backwards. As a matter of fact, he don't even throw punches. That's what I have seen of him, okay, from studying him. He don't even throw punches when he's going backwards. So you want to back him up like Sean Porter did. Sean Porter backed him up, and you saw he was uncomfortable. He would just have his hands up, and he tried to throw that. And even the high guard, he was so uncomfortable, he didn't even have the high guard up because he didn't know where the punch was coming from with Sean Porter. So that's how you want Errol Spence on his back foot. So I would say there's times in that fight that he should stand there in the pocket with him, right? Tap him up a little bit, count him, and let him know you there, right? Just because he got 12 KOs don't mean I don't got enough power to keep you honest. And I don't give a damn about him sparring with heavyweights. Okay, sparring and fighting is different, all right? A lot of people spar with heavyweights. He ain't the first, all right? You got fighters that hit like heavyweights, light heavyweights and all that. All right, Jerome Bucinas. They say he hit like a light heavyweight. So what are we saying? All right? Listen, man, I'm looking for a good fight. I'm looking for Ugas to win, a close fight. I think he can do it. And it ain't going to be no excuse because Errol Spence says he's 100%. All right? So here's the thing, too. Ugas is a underdog, of course, right? But he was an underdog with Sean Porter, 6-1 underdog. And look how close that fight was, and most people believe, including myself, that he won that fight. Porter was given a decision, okay? He was given a gift. He was the 3-1 underdog with Manny Pacquiao. I think he took Manny Pacquiao off his game, right? Because he was expecting to fight Errol Spence, was a totally different fighter. And when he got in there with Ugas, it turned him out. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't handle that fight, that pressure. He wasn't ready for that. Maybe it wasn't enough time for him, but it damn sure was enough time for Ugas. Okay? I mean, and then when you say, or Errol Spence says, well, damn, Manny Pacquiao was way over the hill. Okay, but you was gonna fight him though. If you didn't get detected, if the detached retina wasn't detected, you was gonna fight Manny Pacquiao, wasn't you, Errol Spence Jr.? Yes, you was. So why are you saying he was over the hill? So you was gonna fight an over the hill dude, but because Ugas beats him, he's over the hill and he don't get no credit? Nah, don't go like that. Because styles make fights, and Manny Pacquiao might have really ate him up. We don't know. He might have hurt up Errol Spence. He might have backed him up because he comes forward, Pacquiao. He comes from different angles, so he might have been able to do that with him. I don't know. I mean, he fought a good fight with Ugas, but I think Ugas was just a difficult style for him. He's very good at countering, okay? And he's tall, he's long, and he comes forward, So I would say, man, right? He gets all the credit in the world from me, right? And I think he's going to get a whole lot of credit after this fight. Okay, and I know he's the type of fighter that will put it on the line and fight Crawford. Okay, I don't know if he'll beat Crawford, but I think he definitely got a good shot with Errol Spence on Saturday. I think he needed to be in and out, a little bit close, a little bit distance, a little bit of movement. But I would say definitely, man, put the pressure on Errol Spence, back him up. Okay, where he got to throw them wide joints, and when he throwing them wide joints, you in there. He throwing them out back, you in there. He throwing them wide joint, you in there. You know what I mean? That's what he got to do. Make him throw them wide, make him set. And when he sets, that's when he set, you tap him. That's what you got to do. You know what I mean? You set up on me, I'm tapping you, pat. You know what I mean? That's what he has to do. Okay? Throw his jab, boom. Matter of fact, Ugas is southpaw, right? Throw his jab, measure. You know what I mean? He got to, listen, man, he got to fight. Bottom line. I love it because I know Ugas ain't afraid of Errol Spence. That's what I really love. He ain't afraid of this dude. That's number one that you need. Number two is not afraid to take a punch. We know he's not afraid to take a punch, and we know he's not afraid. So that's the first two things you got going for you. Going to be a good night. Going to be a great fight. That's what I think. If Errol Spence wins, listen, much props to him. Fight Terrence Crawford after that. Shouldn't be no excuse. Okay? That's the only fight that you should be looking at. But I get it. You don't have to talk about that now. Let's talk about Saturday. I'm just looking for a good fight. I think they got a good plan. People trying to criticize Salas, the trainer for Ugas, for the game plan, for him saying his tendencies that he sees Errol Spence has when he throws the jab, he doubles it up and then he throws the cross and all that. He does certain things. I could tell you, like I said, I see that when he backs up, he doesn't throw any punches. He's not good backing up. He's not good at that at all. You want to take advantage of that. Listen, he had eye surgery. I mean, hey, you might have to counter the eye. He even had his grill fixed. You might have to counter the grill. I mean, it is what it is, man. That's what happened. He has to deal with that. Okay? I mean, I know, man. I had detached retina surgery myself in December. Okay? And I mean, my vision is good, and it's getting better, right? He had his surgery, I believe, last year sometime, and this is April already. So he got more time under his belt than me, he got about a good 8 months of recovery, if I'm not mistaken, of recovering from that detached retina. I got less time. I got like 4 months, I got 3 months and some change. But anyway, listen, man, tune in, man. Saturday, Showtime, Dallas, Texas Stadium. And, we're just looking for a good fight. Peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. Be safe out there. Wear your mask, social distance, keep your peace. Peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24.